What's up, everybody? This is Jay. Yes, it's finally back. Power is back. We've been waiting damn near, feel like 3 months for it to be back. Episode 6 just dropped at midnight if you watch it on the app, Eastern time, that is for me, which normally is, the first people that's going to get to watch it, and in the US at least. And so episode 6, I'm about to drop it. I mean, wow. A couple things I saw, I was like, what? If y'all was watching it with me on Twitch live, I appreciate y'all. You heard a couple of my live reactions and my thoughts, some of which I probably won't repeat or share on YouTube. Nevertheless, we about to get into it. And before we do, of course, I'm going to thank a few people, a couple of the comments, and then I'm going to go ahead and get into what I think about Episode 6, Power Book 2, Good versus Evil. And, of course, 2-Bit is back. Yeah, I'm about to drop that. Yeah, 2-Bit is back. He did make it back into the show. I know it was a lot of people with speculations and things that may have allegedly happened. But whether that allegedly did or did not, the brother was back on the show. And we gonna get into that. Now, let me hit up a couple of these comments. I appreciate y'all. Y'all up night, late, watching this just like me. Couldn't wait. We've been all thirsty for more content. Let's see if this episode began to quench the thirst, or did it fully quench your thirst? Let me know in the comments. You can say still thirsty or for more, or did it start to quench the thirst? Did it get your lips wet? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? CJ thought it'd never come up. Sally Ann, hey, what's up, Sally? Thanks for coming through. Benny Hill, I don't know if you was first. I got CJ and Sally before you in the list, but I appreciate you for coming through and trying to get there. What's up, Benny Hill? Appreciate you. Welcome home, 2-Bit. Cash Money, what's up? Cash Money is an army. What's up? Maybe. Alicia Jones, hey, sis, how you doing? That's what's up. Cedric 21, what's good? What's good? Cigar Talk, what's up, brother? How you doing? What's up? Support Gaming, yo, John, what's up? Yeah, Mello. It's a lot of moving parts happening in this episode, and that's one of the things I believe that helps this show. And Tariq, because this is how it's been kind of going, a lot of moving parts, most episodes, which then he doesn't have to carry the whole show. It actually makes it a little bit better than what I thought it might be at first. So, it was all right. You think it was a pretty good episode, John? That's what's up. Sally Ann, hey, what's good? Let's see. You say CJ Kane pulls of all that Spanish, okay, but Monet say C in his cringe. C. That's what's up. Support Tommy returning in book 2. I don't know. We'll see. Von Joyner, what's good, brother? How you doing? What's up? You ain't watched it yet? Well, I'm about to talk about it, and it is gonna be some spoilers, so I don't know. I'm glad you're here, but don't try to get mad if I'm talking about the episode. That's what we here for. All right. So I'm gonna talk about it. So first, when we first come into the episode and it first kick off, we see that Sax and Meth, they Sax and Davis, I still call him Meth. He came in all geared up like he's still with the woo. Except it don't look the same when you kind of old now. It looked like he was trying a little too hard, like he was somebody's dad rocking the jumpsuit. Anyway, he came in. So we got the deal, METHOD. Anyway, so they still try to work out a little deal with Tasha or whatever, and get Tasha out, but at the same time, throw Reek to the wolves, aka Dirty Ball Sacks 5th Avenue. He trying to put Reek on sale. And so next thing you know, it's funny how all of Tariq's homework is related to like his life somehow. And so now he in class and they talking about right and wrong and friends, family. Are you a good person, or are people good inherently or bad, or is a decision this or that? And she, of course, this is Professor Milgram, aka Professor Bustdown, and so she's like talking to Tariq, always picking him out the class. So what do you think about people? Are they good or bad? It's like, why would you pick him out knowing what he going through with his mom and dad? Leave that boy alone anyway. You always picking on him anyway. She must be wanting to give him a little extra credit. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, he kind of didn't get to answer the question. Other people answered. They go ahead and move on to something else. We see later though that Meth and Davis in Dirty Ball Sacks is going through looking for jurors or whatever in the jury pool, and for some reason the judge, of course, she knew that he was gonna pick out Dirty Ball Sacks, anybody of color, but they was working together and very cordial, and it was like so shocking to her. They playing nice with the judge, playing nice with each other. They did have this one Spanish juror on there, and he was like speaking with the thick guy. I don't know if they do. I try to tell you that they are thinking she's not lady, but I don't know why she doing. I don't know. And the judge just knew that Sachs was gonna throw him off, but Sachs was like, "He looks fine to me, Your Honor." And she's like, "Really?" And because of course anybody of color, they normally get try to bump off, but so the judge don't know what's going on. She don't know they got this deal going on. And so when Sachs get back, of course he in trouble for all them picks he got, because they know that they got a higher chance of winning if they got jurors that are, understanding of the situation more. And so Sachs is trying to talk him off the ledge, Ott saying, I got this under control. And he thinking it may be a mistrial. Davis want a mistrial, and that's part of their plan. So we'll see. Next thing you know, that's when we first see 2-Bit. He in jail, and he getting courted by Dirty Ball Sacks to try to testify and say some stuff, and he ain't trying to snitch. Now, I know people were saying 2-Bit a snitch, and a couple people said 2-Bit a rat while we was watching it on Twitch. But he said he ain't gonna say nothing, and he didn't really say nothing. Now, he ended up using Dirty Ball Sacks because they were doing the scenes kind of fast. So in case y'all didn't catch on it, so they was cutting between Dirty Ball Sacks coming to ask 2-Bit to work with him, and then Davis coming. And so he's saying, hey, I ain't about to snitch to both of them. But Davis said, hey, look, I ain't asking you to snitch. What we gonna do is you use Dirty Ball Sacks immunity and say that you gonna tell him what he want to say, this, that, and the other to a certain extent. And I'm gonna have Blanca Rodriguez come, and she want to nail Dirty Ball Sacks to the wall, hang them out to dry as they stanky. And so she gonna tell you what to say and what not to say. That way you get your immunity, you don't perjure yourself, and you don't snitch, and we can get you out. And so that's what he ended up doing, because when they was trying to come at him, he had memorized his Fifth Amendment. This brother to getting an educated up in there. He didn't got his GED, and now he ready. He ready to be a new man. Anyway, so we see that next thing you know, another thing, Blanca, she want revenge for what Sachs did. You pulling me already for. You pulling me already for. You got me suspended. I was working hard. You know how hard I working? And you pulling me already for. I'm going to nail you to the wall. I'm going to put Dirty Ball Sacks on. I'm going to put Sacks feet on sale clearance line. You're going to Goodwill. I'm going to give revenge. And so basically Sachs got a lot of enemies is what I'm saying. And I think that in the end, Davis is going to backstab Sachs and manipulate him. But anyway, we see that while all of that is going on, Monet, she all upset and talking and mad at Drew and Diana, and she talking about they got to go to the bar. taking them to the bar. And so she talking about they got to be put to work. They be spending money, this, that. Now she treat them like they 12. And so she talking about they got to be put to work and learn. So she take them somewhere to count drugs and money. I'm going to teach you. Y'all don't know responsibility. Y'all just spend money. Y'all got to learn. You got to do your chores. Come here. Bag up this Coke. Okay? You got to learn responsibilities like other kids. All right? What in the world? Monet is crazy. For real. For real, she crazy. And so they like, why we gotta go to the bar? Why we gotta go with our work with us, this, that, and the other. So I don't know what's up with this owl or whatever, but anyway, they saying why Zeke, why he don't do this. She like, Zeke ain't in no other people bed that they need to be in. And then she kind of looked at Drew and Monet a little bit, hint. And so then next thing you know, Kane kind of pick up on it. And she looked at, Drew and Diana, not Drew and Kane, my bad. And so then Kane picked up on it and looked at Diana like, wait a minute, hold up. You ain't letting Tariq, little weak ass, you ain't letting Tariq hit that, is you? Oh, hell no. So he done mad. He thinking Tariq done got some cookies. Then smashed. He like, oh no, that Tariq then toe up dirty Diana. And she like, nah. And he like, you better not fork him. Did you fork him? And she like, no, I didn't fork him. And he like, oh, okay, well, we gonna see what's up with that. And so next thing you know, he step up, he mad, he ready to leave. Next thing you know, we see Tariq, he in Lauren's room chilling. He trying to go ahead and do a little extra credit his damn self. He ain't really feeling Diana like that, which in a way is kind of smart because you don't really want to miss business with pleasure anyway. And it'll be too messy if he start messing with Diana and then any problems come along. It's just a problem. He really need to try to get the hell away from all of this stuff. But of course, we wouldn't have no show, so we can't do that. Now, before I go ahead and get into some more of this right quick, let me get to a couple of y'all comments. Y'all been putting a lot of comments through, and I appreciate it. I see them. Let me get to the last few right quick. Let's see. You say Courtney Kemp likes the court stuff too much. You talking about the court drama, courtroom stuff. Yeah, that's true. You say Von Joyner too big gonna be Tommy #1. Yeah, if Tommy come back into New York, but remember Tommy went to California, so why he ain't gonna do it. I already played the episode. Brandon checking in on Facebook, brother. I appreciate you for coming in on Facebook. I already played the entire episode at midnight on Twitch. So you got to be subscribed to my Twitch channel as well as the YouTube channel, Brandon. That way, and as well as Facebook. And if y'all don't follow me on Facebook, you missing out as well because I post all kind of different stuff there as well. So I appreciate you for checking in on Facebook, but you got to be on Twitch. I got to put different stuff on different platforms because different platforms got different rules and different stuff. So, hey, it is what it is. I wish I could put it all in one place. Although my website, I'm trying to get everything all in one place. I'm almost there. Anyway, Lord Bison, I appreciate your support to the channel, man. I appreciate all your comments and support. You say you watched it on the STARZ app on your computer here in the Philippines because your computer on the US frequency. You knew 2-Bit was getting out. That's what's up. 2-Bit, baby. Yeah, I'm glad to see him back. A lot of people, a lot of speculation, but it is what it is. And you want to know if I take notes, so remember it off the dome, I take mental notes off the dome, man. And then I just get back to where I left off and try to remember. Sometime I may have to take a look-see to the left side of the file cabinet or the right and remember. But that's why it ain't perfect, man. I don't remember everything. Let me with my whistle. I was just talking for like a nice little minute. Let me get a little agua, and we're gonna get back to the rest of the story. I see somebody said props to Mikey Garcia tonight. Did he beat Errol Spence? I missed it. Yeah, this was a good episode. It was decent. And while we thinking about it, I give it an overall score of about a 6.5 to a 7. I'll break down it with a most score at the end. But overall, it was decent. It was decent. It was all right. It was good. It was cool. So we'll see. Now, let's see. You want to see what's going on with Zeke and Professor next episode? That's true. They kind of missed that whole thing. We kind of was it a hit it and quit it. Let's not talk about it no more type situation or what. I don't know. We'll see. You say 2-bit. All I know is she the wife of that dead Lieutenant Ninja. That was funny. Even the jurors had to laugh. And what Cash Money is referring to is they was asking about Ghost and who was he the leader of this or that, and who was he? And he like, I don't know. All I know is he they asked her if she was who Ghost or whatever married to. He like, all I know is she was the wife of this dead lieutenant governor, you know. And it was funny how he said it. But anyway, we'll see. You think he going out to LA with Tommy? I mean, that would make the most sense. So we'll see. All right, let me get right back to it. Hold on. Support Gaming checking in on Twitch. What's up, my brother, checking in on Twitch? You say, I thought Braden was going to mess up, but he handled it. His brother was just pissing his pants the entire time. And that's true. And that showed that his brother really was the soft one trying to jump hard at Braden. But when you get into the real world, you just got soft as a box of cotton. You know what I'm saying? He ain't ready. He's softer than baby boo-boo. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what's up. But yeah, he ain't ready for it. Now, let's see where I left off at. Hold on. Let me get some more water right quick. Let me get ready. I think I was talking about Tariq. And he was in with Lauren. And so you know, what was tripped out is he talking with Lauren, right? And then what happened is a knock at the door pretty much happened. And it's her boyfriend. And I mean, this dude is square as, you know what I'm saying, a box of cereal. You know what I'm saying? And nerdy as hell. He talking to her like her dad. And like, Lauren, where were you? I was calling. And, you know, yeah, what is this picture on Instagram? I mean, you're in college. You know better. And this, I mean, like, dude, shut up. And she like young, still in school, learning, doing this, that, like you tripping like she girls gone wild. And so next thing you know, he see Tariq walk up and he like, oh yeah, you're Jamal, right? She helping you to read? He like, dude, I'm Tariq, man. I was getting something. I was bringing something back, whatever. I got to roll. And so he looking like a doofus, like he should have at least, because who are you? You're not a dad. You like that ain't a turn on. Anyway, Tariq leave. They close the door, whatever. So then we see later that Dirty Ball Sacks and you know, Steve Ott, his boss, they was talking, and he's talking about you know, he need to get his help or whatever, and he don't know about that deal with Davis that Sacks was putting together. Then Sacks is trying to tell him, hey, trust me, I'm going to go ahead and get this together. I'm working on it, and you all, you know, I got your back. Just sign off on it. But that's because Dirty Ball Sacks know he got that deal with Davis behind the scenes. But I don't know that. Lil Otter, he don't know about the deal. And so next thing you know, we see that Drew and Diana on punishment. They punishment is to count money and bag up work. Y'all on punishment. You need to bag up work and count these bands and give me your phone. Don't talk on the phone. That's what she did. She took their phones away from them, talking about they better not talk on the phone or text. And so she put the phone, took it from him, but just put it across the room on top of this box. And then Monet leave. So of course the phone gonna blow up. They can hear the phone blow up. And of course, Drew, he got to go over there and see what's happening with the phone and what's going on. And, you know, Diana spooked, boy. She really Monet got her in check. And so she like, don't go over there and look. And of course, he got to go over there and look and see that that was his boy from Basketball Wives texting him. And so next thing you know, we see Uncle Nancy, and he talking with Riley or whatever. And so next thing you know, we see she like, Uncle Nancy, it's okay. I have it under control. Braden is my boyfriend. And he mad that she messing around with Braden. And she like, don't worry. I got it under control. He like, yeah, but you're not supposed to be there. And it's my fault. And now you're part of a criminal investigation. He's Tariq's being investigated. Wait a minute, don't tell me that. Don't tell anybody that. She's like, don't worry. You sent me there, but now I'm in love. And Braden isn't anything like what you're saying. I would know. And obviously she has no idea what she's talking about. And so we see that next thing you know, hold on, y'all. I'm getting technical difficulties on my end right here. Make sure this still is working. All right. All right. So next thing you know, she's saying she in love or whatever. When we get back, we see that Braden, he back wrestling with his brother or whatever. And I mean, they doing some old fitness. Nevertheless, his brother Trace, he trying to punk him or whatever and act like, you know, I'm big bro, this, that, and the other, do what I want. And the reason they wrestling is because Braden confront his brother about where's my stuff. And he like, don't you know what's yours is mine, what's mine is mine. And so of course he trying to wrestle or whatever and trying to punk him. Oh, one more thing I just remembered I need to go back. When Dirty Ball Sacks was talking with Riley, we finally revealed, because she was talking about she in love, and then she like, you know, it's not like what you have, you know, don't tell anybody what I got going on, and I won't tell anybody about that doll, that real doll you have in the closet. And real doll is like the name of these dolls, sex dolls that's like supposed to look real or whatever. Like, and he was like, he closed the door. He like, look, it's not a doll. Her name is Rebecca. All right, it's Rebecca. We're engaged. I'll introduce you, but right now is not the time. Not that last part I added, but he was probably thinking and feeling it. Nevertheless, we see, you know, back to Braden and his brother, he an ass or whatever. But next thing you know, while they in the middle of wrestling and look like they about to start playing hide the hot dog, I don't know what the hell they was trying to punk them anyway. Kane come into the room. And so, you know, next thing you know, of course, Trace, that's Braden's older brother, racist, stuck up, bougie, silver spoon wannabe. He come at him like, hey, bro, you're in the wrong room or whatever. And so he telling him, you know, whatever. Next thing you know, Kane pulled a gun out on him. He being ultra disrespectful. And so Braden, he know this ain't no joke. And so he trying to cover for his brother. And Braden talked too damn much. He like, hold on, man. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. I know you. You're Kane, right, dude? Dude. Hey, dude. Hey, Kanan, I work for you, actually. You know, I work with Tariq. I have your product. He like, what? You know my name? He like, yeah, dude, I work with you, dude. Hey, look, it's cool, man. Hey, it's cool. All right, I know you probably coming for the money. I don't have it all. He like, wait a minute. The money? You ain't got it all. Man, this dude ain't come for no damn money. He ain't come for no damn Tariq, none of that. He came talking about some Tariq trying to bang his sister. And this dumbass dude then told him all kind of stuff because he mad that his brother stole that product from the last episode and his brother ain't got no money for him. And so he's like, damn, he's short. But the next thing you know, he start telling Kane every damn thing. Kane ain't even come looking for that. And so, like a dummy, they trying to be cool, diffuse the situation. Kane he like, well, let me tell you, we'll tell you this. He like, nah, both of y'all come with me. And so they tried to take their phones, but he make them leave their phones. And so before they go, Braden knocks over the whole chessboard with his bag, and they leave. They leave. So that way, remember, they had that code, him and Tariq, that if everything is messed up, knock over the chessboard. But the only thing was he left the phone too. And so they gone. Now, next thing you know, we see Drew still bagging up, getting texts from Basketball Diaries, Basketball Wives, his boo thing, Everett. And, he getting thirsty, boy. Even Diana like, you thirsty? He like, hey, basketball team got Gatorade, baby. I'm about to get energized. And so he ended up leaving. And so next thing you know, we see Riley, you know what I'm saying? She in Tariq room when ain't nobody there, and she snooping on his side of the room, and Tariq come in and bust her. And she like, oh, the door was already open. I was looking for Braden. He like, well, on my side of the room. And so, they all trying to figure out where Braden is. They try to call him or whatever. And then the phone ring, and they realize his phone is still in the room. And then Tariq recognized the chessboard is knocked over. And so then the next thing you know, instead of trying to go figure out what he doing, and this girl, man, I would have threw her ass out of here. He trying to leave or whatever. And she like, no, I'm not going anywhere until we figure out what's happening with him. Because she keep on talking. Tariq trying to think. He like, yeah, we need to leave. She like, I'm waiting right here. I would have been like, no, you not. Get your ass out my room. I'm about to leave. I'm locking the door. Who the hell you think you are? But anyway, he ended up staying. And so we see what Kane ended up doing was he took the little, Western boys, instead of white chicks, the white boys or whatever, he took them with some product and dropped them off on 2 different corners in the hood talking about sell this product. Training day, straight up. Training day, drug distribution style. I mean, it ain't make no sense. I'm surprised they ain't just throw it in the garbage or run away, this, that, or the other. But I guess they probably felt if they didn't, then the next one would have been hurt or killed or something. So we see Trace is tweaking, scared. His true colors come. He only is a man and hard when he know somebody ain't gonna do nothing back, like his little brother. But when he got on that corner, oh yeah, he shriveled up smaller than a cocktail weenie. You know what I'm saying? He was looking like the little pink thing that's to be on the dog. You know what I'm saying? On the little poodle. Anyway, Braden get dropped off, and he kind of, adapt. It helps having Tariq as a black roommate. He felt more secure. He hopped out on the corner. It just so happened it was like 4-5 people on the steps, like right down the right down the block. And so, before they got out, another thing, before all that happened, another thing that was insulting that Trace did that probably escalated the whole thing is talking about the Kane. I'll give you a Rolex, dude. Let's just I'll give you a Rolex. Let's just forget about this. Like every black dude want to rob you or want your money. You know what I'm saying? And he put them to the test or whatever. But anyway, he was begging to get let go or whatever. It didn't work. And so anyway, Braden, he ended up having a blunt. And, that's the one thing about weed. It brings people together. It unifies the world. And so he ended up having that in his coat pocket, which he ended up using to his benefit. And so he walk over to these dudes and he like, hey, you know what I'm saying? What's up? What's up, man? What's up, bro? Hey, you know, man, he telling this story like they're like, man, hold on, you have a fork about your damn story? But they just listening to him or whatever. And he like, hey man, you know, I don't have a phone, no money, man. But they got this blunt, you know. Hey dude, hey, you know, man, I don't got a light. You want to smoke? You want a light, man? They like, man, you a cop. Like, man, I ain't no cop, man. Come on, man. Dude, I'm just saying, man. Help a brother out. Smoke. You know what I'm saying, dude? And so next thing you know, they go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, get it together, light it up. And it looked like he might be in there like swimwear. Let me see. Let me get to a couple of these comments right quick with you guys. And let's see. So, Druggy, you like that one, huh? Dude, man, I got this blunt, bro. I mean, you know, hey, we bring people together, man. Straight up. And so he had that blunt. That was his inside track right there to get in there and get rid of this dope. And they had a big old bag of product to flip. Now, we can't really see how much it was, but it looked like a nice amount, especially to be dropped in the hood you ain't from and to serve it. And so after he smoking with them, he like, hey man, look man, I got this right here, dude. And he unzipped the bag and showed him. I just knew he was about to get robbed. But they like, hey, you know, after this dumbass conversation that he didn't have with them, but he didn't broke out the weed, and you know that's the peace pipe. And so next thing you know, they cool. And he like, all right, man, let me make some calls right quick. And so we see what it is. This dude, his brother, sitting there running around tweaking, talking about, all right, dude, all right, dude, it's like, it's like Die Hard 3, dude. Die Hard 3. It's like Die Hard 3. I'm whack ass John McClane, okay? Die Hard 3. I gotta move the dope, or else it's a bomb. It's gonna go off, man. Die Hard 3. Die Hard 3. He actually said that stupidness. Anyway. Hey, Glasses TV, I appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot. Savannah, I never thought you would let us talk with you gobbling that mouth, AJ. It's all good. Saw a Shy commercial. I thought it was next season. Yeah. The amount of drugs he sold, he had a line for, I guess you saying he had a line for the unemployed. Damn, CJ. Anyway, speaking of marijuana, yeah. And I was going to do a podcast about that. I'm glad you brought that up. And for my members only, I'm about to start doing podcasts. So if you haven't joined my members only section, please do. Also, don't forget to hit the like on the channel and subscribe. But for my members only, I'm going to try to do a daily podcast with different news stories. And the House of Representatives did vote for this to decriminalize it and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Braden, he set it off right there. It was training day, and Braden was able to adapt. It helped having the black roommate. He knew what to do. Let's see. You say that wouldn't work in real life. Of course it wouldn't. They would have robbed him. They're not going to let you come and get money on their block unless you was somewhere where they weren't selling nothing. But then it wouldn't be any clientele. So no, that wouldn't have worked in real life. That is very, very, very true. And I actually got a story of somebody that tried to do that very same thing. They didn't get dropped off, but they tried to take their own product on a block that was already established for selling product by other people. Back in Chicago, used to be, at least back in the day, people would go to different blocks that had stuff selling. And it was like a drive-through. You go through it, people standing outside, and you pull over, drive, get what you need, and pull off. Well, those people on that block normally are the ones that run that drive-through. You can't come up there and start selling on the McDonald's block Burger King burgers, okay? And I know somebody that said, well, people already come there. What's one more person? I'm about to come there and sell what I got that I bought. It ain't like he bought it from them. He bought it from somewhere else. And the first day he did it, he got beat the hell down, ran, chased off the block, and they stole his money and his product. And he lucky he didn't get killed. So, yes, that wouldn't have worked in real life. But this is a story, and it was funny. And hey, it is what it is. Hey, I appreciate it, Glasses. Thanks a lot. I'm glad y'all appreciate and support the channel. Let's see, Walk 2K. Braden brother won't snitch because he see how deep the whole situation is. The police turn their shoulder and let them go. Yeah, but he don't know nothing, and he was acting like he wanted to snitch. I don't know why he even wanted to bring that up. Like the cop said, I could take y'all in for distribution. He told me, but we were kidnapped, man. Okay, well, where's the proof? All I got is for you. I can take you in for distribution. You want to go in for distribution? Or I can take you in. Or we can let it all go away. You make it a joint, but you letting me know. I don't want it to coming back and you talking. I have to put it two in your check. You want to die, young man? Huh? You want to die? You make it the deal. You want to make it the deal. You telling me, okay? Your brother, he understand the deal, but you local, man. You don't know the deal. What's the deal? You shut it up, silencio. So anyway, yeah, idiot, and he deserve it. CJ Kane a bleeder. Hey, Kane got the booger stomped out his head. I'm gonna get to that part in the recap, but he ended up putting hands on Mary J, which was wrong. You ain't supposed to do that. But in the dope game, there's not like it's no damn human resources department or, oh, you don't hit a woman. If the woman is in the dope game, then all the same messed up rules of that life apply. And people use violence. And yeah, he was wrong. And that was his mama. And he kind of did it on accident and tried to apologize. And of course, he became a bendejo. You bendejo. I'ma tell your daddy. I'ma tell your daddy. Oh, yeah. And so she ended up telling Lorenzo, although we didn't see that take place, we see he was talking to Lorenzo in prison. And while it seemed that he was trying to tell her that she ain't got it together or whatever the case, and Lorenzo saying, hey, she's basically me out there. When you put your hands on her, that's like putting your hands on me. You going to put your hands on me, mijo? Huh? You going to put your hands on your papi? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, Dios mío. I'm going to teach you lessons, son. Yeah, I'm going to give you a whooping from Jesus. Yeah. Jesus, I give you the whooping for Jesus. You're going to pay. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. And so when Kane was leaving, he basically, he didn't say that. That's me joking. He played it like everything was cool. Then when Kane was leaving, he got into getting ready to check out. Lorenzo Tejada gave a little nod to the guards. They had him surrounded in a 211. 4-piece, gave him 2, 3, 4, 5 biscuits to go with it. 4 guards beat the boogers off of him. Brakes. You know what I'm saying? Gave him the Midas touch. Beat the brakes off of him. You know what I'm saying? Meineke. And he was a bleeder because he got bust upside the head, stomped. Then Lorenzo came. Don't you put your hand on my wife? Don't touch it, my wife. You know, messy with my wife. Don't do that. I give you big pony, man. Big pony, man, for that. You don't do that. You say Lorenzo ain't Kane daddy. I know that's right. I mean, they don't look nothing like they got any type of relation. And Kane actually was speaking Spanish when he was in prison. I'm about to get back to the recap or whatever, in a second. Let's see. You say, do you think that Monet and Kane will patch things up? Yeah, but it's gonna take some time. If that's really her son, you ain't gonna hold that against your baby like that. He didn't really do you that bogus. I mean, Diana pulled him, then you pulled him. He kind of lost it a little bit, tweaked out, and this and that. But it wasn't like he was looking dead at her, pushed her down, and blatantly disrespected her. So I think that if that could time could help. How much time? That's a good question. Now, if he had punched her or was looking dead at her like, bitch, I don't know. That might take a little more time. I think if that was me and I did that to my mom, she would probably, if she didn't kill me or cut my pee-pee off, we could probably get over that. Now, if I was looking at her and did it or punched her, then I probably wouldn't. I would have probably be dead. But other than that, I think we could have maybe got over that, but it would take a lot of time. Thankfully, I've never been in that situation. Anyway, Kane spoke fluent Spanish. He did do a decent job. It wasn't the best accent or everything, but I mean, he shouldn't have to. It wasn't like he was raised in wherever they're supposed to be from, Puerto Rico, Dominican. Where are they supposed to be? Puerto Rican or Dominican? The Tejadas. But anyway, he was all right. It was surprising. I didn't know that. No, I would never hit my mom and or dad or parents. That's just too disrespectful. And you know, I'm glad I never lost my cool enough to do nothing that stupid and regretful. So anyway, they Puerto Rican. All right. So yeah. So it wasn't like he was raised in Puerto Rico. And it is Puerto Ricans that look just like him too, dark Puerto Ricans too, but it's not as common as, you know, the lighter. But it is a lot of darker ones too. Miss Alter Ego, Lorenzo and Monet, no Kane is a hothead. That kind of energy is dangerous. That's why Ghost was always rescuing Tommy. Yeah, that's true. It is dangerous. And I've said that reminds me of a Kanan, because Kanan was kind of a hothead, although he was kind of calculated in trying to set up Ghost and get revenge. Other than that, when it came to killing, he was kind of a hothead. He did work out a couple little small time plans and things, though. I give him credit on that. Yeah. No, I'm not Puerto Rican. Nope. But appreciate it. No. Let's see. Yeah, they do have dark-skinned Dominicans too. I actually have, because of different medical things, I actually didn't lightened up. I didn't got fatter, whiter, like I'm a Republican, man. You know, I'm transforming before my very eyes. Anyway, I'm turning like Michael. All right, back to the regularly scheduled program. So you say hold on, man. I get technical difficulties. I don't know why this computer keeps trying to freeze on me sometimes. All right. So one thing that where did I leave off talking about? Braden and talking with them dudes, and they thought he was a cop, whatever. So yeah, he go ahead and got through that. So next thing you know, we see Tariq, and he back in the room with Riley, and he's sitting here playing chess with her. I would have been like, hey, look, get the hell out of my room. I'm not about to I'm going to sit here and wait till Braden comes. And this fool actually letting her sit here and wait to the point where they playing chess. So anyway, they playing chess. She asking all these suspicious, invasive questions and stuff. So obvious that she up to something. And so all these loaded questions she asking. And Tariq, he ain't saying nothing. He was tight-lipped, which was really hard for him to do. If you didn't, It was hard. Anyway, he pulled it off. Okay, he was tight-lipped, and next thing you know, we see that it's cutting, and we see that Drew is laid up with his boo. Okay, at Everett, Mount Everett, and so Drew and Everett laid up on the couch. A little sticky icky, and so laying in a wet spot. And next thing you know, they get a knock on the door. And so we see Everett go and get the door, and it's their tutor. And he like, oh yeah, it's just my tutor. He like, tutor? He like, yeah, my tutor. And he show him the paper, and it's a couple pills attached. And so he like, oh, okay. And so now Drew realized that that's how Tariq is moving his product up at the school. And so he ain't say nothing to Everett, though. He kind of kept it, on the low to himself. And so next thing you know, we see Monet come back to where they was on punishment, and she see that Drew left. And she mad, talking about, I told you not to leave. Y'all kids don't listen. Y'all kids, they grown. They grown. She straight up said, y'all kids don't listen. And Diana like, I'm still here. What you talking about? That was Drew that left. And so she basically saying, he ain't gonna answer for you, but I know where he may be. I could go find him. She's saying, Monet, ever since y'all went up to Stansfield, it's been some problems. Ever since y'all went up there. And she said, well, you the one wanting us to go up there. Well, you better go on up there. I want him back in 2 hours. I want him back in 2 hours. That's my Mary J. Anyway, next thing you know, we see that back with Kane, that when Braden gets back with Kane, because Kane done peeped, Braden chilling on the block, got the block humming. You know what I'm saying? He's smoking with his little crew now, smoking the blunt, chilling. He like, this little dude got some little go. And so he pull up, Braden get back with him. He like, hey, right, man, look, dude, I'm down, man. But my bro, Trace, he's not, man. I'm not afraid of people, dude. I'm not. But Trace, he is, dude. He's afraid of people, man. Let me go get him, man. Let me go get my bro. And he's like, let me get my phone. Let me check for my phone. And so he get the phone or whatever, and they pull up on his brother. Next thing you know, they got some Puerto Ricans. They about to beat him down and rob him. He don't know what to do. He all scared. And wait a minute, bro. Hold on. I need a phone, man. Hold on, man. Wait a minute, dude. Oh. They done bust him in the back of the head with a bottle. Oh. Oh. He sound like Private Powell from Full Metal Jacket. After he got beat with the soap. Anyway, he done got his head bust. He Braden begged Kane to let him go help. Kane like gone to help. So he gonna jump out. He gonna help him or whatever. So he helping his brother or whatever. His brother looking like straight puss of the year. He over here jumping on your little brother, but you scared of anybody that's breathing outside of your little brother. You ain't nothing but a, wuss. Anyway, he done bitched out. It's over for him. I don't know why Braden would ever let him try to jump hard again. He better not. Anyway, so we see that next thing you know, Drew, he chilling, and he back with his dude, Everett. They laid up playing PS4. You know what I'm saying? And they playing a little one-on-one basketball. Trying to practice, take it to the hole, baby. Next thing you know, Diana knocking at the door. And so he gone over, he talking. And so Drew, he started talking to Diana. and he telling her that he know how Tariq move his product or whatever, and he telling her, hey, he got this little tutoring app that he used to move it. It's pretty smart. And so and she's like, oh yeah, he like, yeah, but don't tell Monet. And so he like, why not? Diana says, why not? And he say, cause she won't understand. And so she's saying Diana is trained well. She got the fear in her heart from Monet, okay? She like, but we can't lie to her. Like she got her, so we can't lie to her. That's even worse if she lie and find out, which she probably is right, but good grief. And so like, you grown, girl. And so she like, yeah, and another so he like, look, just keep that on the low and let him do his thing. And so she kind of salty because Tariq ain't really gave her no play. And so, she kind of got a little something on that. And so next thing you know, she come by Tariq and tell him, she tried to first come in the room. I get a little agua. That's my spell. I gotta get a little agua. I gotta get a little agua for the tejada. So she come up in the room and she talking. First she knock at the door, and Tariq, instead of letting her in, he come out because he got Riley in there playing chess. Now here's the thing: why he ain't just let her in? Riley and him ain't in a relationship, and at that moment he doesn't know that Riley is really spying on him. So why did he front and act like he didn't want her to come in the room, or like he had something going on when Riley ain't nobody? But in a way, I guess that's kind of smart to keep people separate, compartmentalized, like the government. But anyway, so he come out and he talking to Diana outside in the hallway. And so she kind of course, off top, wondering why she can't come in the room, wondering, is there another woman over there or whatever. And so he trying to say, nah, it ain't no another woman, and whatever the case. And so she like, well, look, I know about course correct. And so he like, what? She like, yeah. And he like, what you gonna tell Monet? And she said, yeah, I gotta tell her this and that. And so she basically salty and mad at Tariq because he ain't giving no feel good. He ain't giving no weenus, none of that teenus, really. Teenage penis. He ain't giving no teenus. And so she mad, but she leave. When Tariq come back in, though, the thing that's crazy is Riley start talking, and she talking about she admit and is sorry about the drink. And he like, what? She like, yeah, I mean, it was really for Braden, and so she basically lightweight admitting that she spiked his drink. But Tariq is so slow, man. So slow. He ain't really picking up on all of that. And so anyway, while Tariq was out there talking with Diana the whole time, she was, of course, snooping around, going through his phone, and she tweaked out, dropped his phone, and Diana did hear that, and she like, oh yeah, I thought it wasn't nobody in there, this, that, and the other. And she hearing the phone drop, whatever. This girl Riley is just a dirt bag. Riley is a dirty Takashi wannabe. She took a picture of the text, a Reek phone, and so she gonna of course give it to Dirty Ball Sacks and help with his little case. So anyway, when Tariq come back in, she's sitting there, look so damn guilty, talking about some checkmate. Oh, okay, because basically you got what you need, you got him set up type stuff. I'd have been like, hey, look, girl, you got to bounce. Don't you know I could have been smashing something right now in your little Ruby reading, what is it, reading rainbow head, but got to bounce. Punky Brewster, all grown up, it's over with. And so next thing you know, we see that cops have pulled over, Kane and the White Boy Express. And so they all worried this, that, and the other. Kane tell them, hey, keep it cool. Don't say nothing. Let me do the talking. And next thing you know, we see is that the cop is Monet's boyfriend. And so he talking to Kane. Kane mad, they arguing back and forth. He like, man, I got the call, man. I got the call that there were two white boys selling the dough or in the corner, man. What is it, man? You lucky I got the call, man. I always got the cover for you. And you ain't got a cover for me, man. Ain't tired of this, man. This, that. You work for me. No, I don't. I work for your papi. Just like you. Just like your mama. Just like everyone there. Don't you forget it, man. I don't working for you. It's your papa. It's papi chulo. I working for, eh? Anyway, next thing you know, he got the dudes in the back seat, the Westons, not Kane, Braden and Trace. And so they in the back seat, they getting grilled. He tell them, looky, I'm gonna tell you this. I could take you in for the selling and the distribution, or we can let it go. And Trace, no, man. I mean, we were kidnapped, bro. We were kidnapped. And Braden, dude, leave it alone, man. Just shut up. And he like, but bro, we were kidnapped, man. This isn't right. This isn't. He like, man, will you shut up? And so basically, he got him to say, yeah, he gonna go for it or whatever. But Trace, I think he gonna end up snitching and breaking later on. It's only a matter of time. Somehow he gonna try to use that information to his advantage. Hold on. For some reason tonight, my damn computer's been trying to slow down and freeze on me. Let me get to a couple comments right quick and get this going while it's reloading over here. All right. So let's see. You say, all right, Lord Bison, man. Thanks a lot, man, for your support to the channel. I appreciate it. Now, you say Braden will find out about Sax when he meets Riley's family, and he will tell Tariq. Maybe then Tariq will learn to tighten his circle. Yeah, that is true. I hope so. But then again, Braden don't know who Dirty Ball Sax is, though. How would he know who Dirty Ball Sacks is other than a lawyer? I mean, he probably wouldn't think nothing of it to tell Tariq that. So who knows? Happy birthday, Glenn Cokefield. Happy birthday. God bless. You agree, Lord Bison, you agree with that? Yeah, that's true. It would make sense. Let's see, John, this deep in this book. I don't think anybody is going to get killed. I could be wrong, but in the regular series, it was constant. That's true. And you got to keep in mind, this is different because they are like college kids and they was like in a grown man world on the real series, which, I liked better personally, but that's just my particular taste. But I guess it's building up as we see more of the product and street world come into play. Maybe we will see some more of that, but I don't know. It don't seem like it. I think some people will get killed. It don't seem like it's gonna go with nobody else dying. We'll see. Cash Money, you say they wasn't even focusing on Reek this episode. Yeah, they don't really give that much attention to Reek that much. Each episode, he really only has maybe 15, 20 minutes of screen time, really, if you think about it. And that helps, though, to me, keep the show a little more fluid and moving. To see him in college all day, I don't know. We had to see what's up. Brandon Bates. at John 82, they already showed Monet putting a bullet in somebody in the mid-season trailer, somebody dying. That's a good point. They did show that. And I don't think it's going to be Kane. There goes support. I was just thinking that. I don't think it's going to be Kane, but I was going to say that's probably what everybody is going to say and think, which it turned out to be. But it makes the most sense. Think about how many times we thought something would happen, though, and it didn't. And then how many times did we think it'd be something different, and it wasn't? So, you know, they kind of throw us off. I don't think she'll do that, though. Kill her son. That would be different, though, because now we have seen in the world of power that they killed, you know, a child killed a parent. So maybe they'll flip it and have the parent kill the child, which would be crazy. But I think it is Lil Guap. I'm agree with you, Joshua Evans. Thanks for the comment and checking in, Josh. But I think it's Lil Guap as well. And I don't think that she would kill Kane. It will be interesting to see if one of the two Tejada boys get killed, Drew or Kane. They may keep them on because they may realize killing off too many people hurts the writing and opportunities to go with the story. But at the same time, it does keep the story fresh and you can always introduce new characters. So, with that being said, do you guys think Drew or Kane will be killed this season? I don't know. And I'm also wondering what's going to happen with 2-Bit. Because as I'm almost through with reviewing this episode. And as you'll see, as I get to the end, 2-Bit actually is free. Like Pimp C, baby. And I'm free. Anyway, that's my Tom Petty right there. Free falling, falling. Y'all ain't know I could sing like Tom Petty. And I'm free. Anyway, so I'm wondering what 2-Bit gonna bring to the equation. It's gonna be interesting to see. I'm glad that he back on the show because he was actually one of the realest, gangsterist dudes on the show. And what I mean by that is not like real, like, oh, he was thorough, but he seemed like a real person, real how all the stuff he went through, carried his self-talk, act. He seemed closer to a very authentic portrayal out of a lot of characters on the show. It was a few others that did as well, but it's good to have him back in the show because it was a little soft like marshmallows up in this piece. So it's good to get him back, you know, and see what he got going on. I just saw a good comment. Let's see. Support. You say Diana gonna kill Lauren so she can get her cheeks clapped by Reek. I gotta take out the competition, baby. Hey, that good teenage penises is hide the man. You a good hustler too and got the education. Oh, hell no. You got to go, baby. I'm sorry. I need this little Tawik. Taweak. I need some of that, okay? Because he's making me weak, baby. So, you know, we'll see what happens. You say Effie gonna transfer to Stanfield, Jonathan Neville. That's what's up. Tariq gonna have him a little tripod with a polygamist. Tariq gonna go ahead and start balling out of control with the girls. He gonna end up being like Don Juan pretty soon. Little Hugh Hefner. So we'll see what's up. You say, why the gay teammate killed Zeke? Oh, come on, man. That might be, we don't know if that happened, but that would be tripped out if that's what happened. Like, he killed him because he let his secret out. And the gay teammate name is Everett, and he was talking with Drew, and he was saying, "You're not living your truth. You need to live your truth." And Everett is like, "I am secure in my truth, but I want to go to the NBA too. I want to play ball, not just play with balls." Okay, you got that? It's millions on the line. It's a shame he got to go through that just to get a job. I know I'm a fool and make jokes. I don't want to hear nobody start going crazy on all that other stuff. We don't do that over here. Anyway, it's a shame he got to go through that and can't just go and play and get in the NBA if he was good enough. But he don't want to do that, and Drew wanted to be let known. So what if, because he said Zeke no, but Zeke don't care as long as you making your shots. So what if one game he off and Zeke out him or something? That would be dirty. And then what if he kills Zeke because he outed him? That wouldn't help the situation, because now instead of you being out, you would actually be in jail, not the NBA. So that wouldn't help. But anyway, we'll see what's up with that. Let's see, Lauren, you said you glad Jabari and Zeke wasn't in this episode, made it so much better. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can slow down if you got too many people that are really non-essential to pushing the storyline forward. And really the teachers, Zeke and a couple other people really ain't pushing the storyline forward. But they getting a lot of screen time. I mean, but we'll see, I guess. They building it up. We're learning about who they are, what they're going to do. And I'm guessing and assuming and hoping and watching and waiting like everybody else to see what it is. Why did we learn about these people? Why did we watch them? And what is the big reveal? You know, maybe Tariq realized he should be a writer and turn into young Hemingway. He been stealing my work and selling it. Oh, hell no. Instead of selling dope, I could sell poems, sell hope. We'll see. All right, let me go ahead and get back to the recap. I appreciate you all for coming through. I'm up to 150 people live with me right now streaming. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. So thanks for coming through. Don't forget to subscribe and continue to support and hit that like button as well. It's not 150 likes, but it's all right. I'm gonna let you off the hook for now. I'm gonna give you some time. All right, you may be still deciding, but anyway, where we leave off at. So Trace got a busted head, right? Anyway, so Braden convinced them to shut up and not talk to the cops or whatever. Riley admitted she spiked Reek's drink and all of that. I'm trying to remember exactly where I left off at. And so let's see. The cops pulled him over, let him out. The next thing you know, we see Davis. That's where it was. And so we see Davis, and he talking with Tasha. And he asking Tasha if she knows 2-Bit. And so Tasha say, no, she don't know him, but Tariq might know him. And so that's part of Davis' plan in a way, is to use 2-Bit in a way so it's not helpful for Tasha, but it will be helpful for Dirty Ballsacks to end up getting Tariq on the back end. They're going to let Tasha out on the front end and then get Tariq on the back end, and they're going to double use 2-Bit. That's at least what Dirty Ballsacks think. And they gave 2-Bit the immunity in order to testify. So now Davis made sure that he don't have nothing to say about Tasha or whatever. So later we see that Trace, Braden's brother, is talking, and he asking who was that guy, Kane or whatever. And everybody, they didn't calmed him down about snitching and stuff, and they said he a local troublemaker. You need to leave it alone. Again, I think dude is gonna crack and snitch eventually. Hold on. All right. Now, the one thing that is dirty, Dirty Diana. Yes. Dirty Diana. Yes, she was dirty. She gonna go back to Monet and tell that Tariq was moving the product and how he was doing it. And so everybody thought Monet wasn't gonna understand or not like it, but she was like, oh, that was smart. Okay, that's cool. And Diana like, oh, okay, so you ain't mad? She like, no. Just stay from around there and let him do whatever. Man, she like, but you mad. You want me to shut him down. Why you want me to shut him down? You let him hit? Huh? Was he your first? Huh? He throw that up and then hit it and quit it? Oh, no. But she like, no, we didn't do none of that. She like, all right, good. Then leave it that way. And so next thing you know, we see Braden finally come back into the room, and Tariq sitting in there playing chess with Riley. Riley get up, start asking a million damn questions or whatever, and of course he can't say nothing to her, and so she like, well, look, you're coming with me. He like, what? She like, yeah, you're coming with me. You're spending the night with me. You're gonna meet my family. He like, okay. She like, yeah, you need to be down in 2 minutes or else I'm coming up here. And so she leave out the room. He hurry up, tell Tariq what happened with him and Kane and his brother. Tariq is like tripping about what happened. He ain't know none of this happened. And so Braden like, but it's cool, bro. I handled it, bro. It's cool, bro. I got it. It was bonkers, man. It was wow. I'm rich, dude. I'm rich. And it was all the money I made. Well, I mean, like, it was Kane's money. I had to give it to him. But I made it, bro. I made it. And it wasn't my parents' money. I made that money. It was sick, bro. It was sick. It was special. It was special. Tariq like, dude, we can't be doing this or whatever, and he done took it to a whole nother level, and he didn't got his head blown up. He feel like a boss. I'm a boss, dude. I'm a boss. Anyway, so after he finished telling him or whatever, we see Monet call Tariq, and so we see they talk. She talking about, she cool with his deal and what he got going on. And he like, all right, cool, but I don't want Kane to come back. Why was Kane here? And she like, look, I didn't send him over there. Kane did that on his own. And so he like, all right, well, look, I'm trying to do this over here, but don't send him. I don't want him back. It'll make it hot. And so next thing you know, we see once she hang up the phone that her little cop boyfriend was there. And so he like, look, let me tell you something. You can't handle Kane. You can't handle Kane. You're not a man, okay? And he going crazy, man. And she said, man, those white guy, they are well connected. Any problem, any complaint, it go out the ladder. And we're going to come back. We're going to be trouble. Hey, Petro, you need to do that. You need to do it. You need to let me handle him. And she like, oh, how you gonna handle him? You ain't his daddy. And so he mad at Monet. And so next thing you know, it cut. We see 2-Bit, and he on the stand now. And they got Dirty Ball Sacks asking him about the Ghost Cartel or the Ghost Crew or whatever. He like, I ain't heard nothing about the Ghost Crew. Then he's showing the pictures of Tommy and all these people. He like, yeah, oh no, hey, look, all I know is, what I see it. And I said, ain't no white boy like that running no stuff in New York, and I ain't heard about it. That's what I see it. And then he like, well, what about Miss St. Patrick? Like, man, she ain't running nothing. Ain't no woman moving no weight. There's no queen pin. And I heard about it. All she is the wife of that dead lieutenant governor ninja. Everybody kind of laughed in the damn jury and everything. And he basically changed his testimony on Dirty Ball Sacks. Dirty Ball Sacks, he tried to call him out on it and tell him, hey, you know, your immunity is reliant on this, that, and the other. He like, well, no, actually, it's not. You gave me the immunity that as long as I come here and tell you what I know, I basically got my immunity. So, you know, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And basically called Sachs bluff and basically let him know, hey, I'm good. Like, you can't try to threaten me with this, that, and the other. I'm about to have this immunity. I'm about to be out regardless. And so, you know, he admitted that he knew Tariq, though, because Davis came up and started talking to him, and he asked him about had he met Tariq before. And he admitted that he had never met Ghost, but that he had helped Tariq. And so he said, well, how'd you help Tariq? Man, he said, well, I helped him. I gave him a ride home. I gave him a ride home. Next thing you know, we see that Monet is still mad at Kane. And, you know, before that, one more thing I want to add. 2-Bit did imply before he was gone that Tariq fell in with the wrong crowd. And while he was kind of implying that, and when he mentioned that he knew Tariq, you could see Tasha on the stand like getting worried, like, man, this mother father. And so she know he might be trouble because 2-Bit is one of the last people that kind of know a lot about everything that's going on between them. And just the fact that he got the code of not being the snitch is all that's keeping them from being screwed. And so back to what I was saying about Monet, she's mad at Kane at the house. She's snapping on him for going up to the school, checking on Tariq or whatever the case. He's saying, and taking the white guys, he's saying, look, hey, look, I had to check them, okay? I had to. They knew my name, all right? I had to put that in them. I had to let them know what's up. And which he is kind of right, but that was a dumb way to do it. He should have just popped them upside the head, pistol whipped them or something, called it a day. But anyway, he said he had to check them. And so he told her, because she like, you don't do nothing unless I tell you to. You, as long as you living in my house, you gonna follow my rules. I mean, like, he's still 12. And he like, look, this ain't your house, okay? This is Dad's house. And if he wasn't here, you wouldn't be running. He would. You wouldn't be doing this or that. He would. So you need to stop coming at me like that. This is business. This ain't yours. And so she all in his face, back and forth. Diana come down the stairs, and Drew, they hear the ruckus or whatever. And so Diana grabbed him on his left side. And so he turned when she grabs him. And then Monet grabbed him on his right side. And when he do that, he kind of like pushed her off of him. And she fell down. And then he kind of was like shocked, kind of tried to reach his hand out for her, but she smacked his hand like she wasn't trying to have it. And so next thing you know, because then after that, I'm surprised Drew didn't jump him or something. Like, if that was my brother and you just pushed my mama down, I'm about to be having a problem with you. What, you gonna shoot me too? Like, you ain't gonna just push my mama. And Diana too, she ain't smack him or nothing. They just watched him push her down and was like, hey, Mom, you know he crazy. You don't mess with him. Anyway, nobody did nothing. They just watched him push their mama down, and she just looking shocked, and shock and all. He done gave her some shock and all. So anyway, next thing you know, we see him at the prison talking with Lorenzo, and that's his daddy. and he's supposed to have the pool running everything. And so when he go in there, he talking to Lorenzo in the pen, and he's speaking Spanish actually damn good. And he talking to him and telling him, how she running the business ain't right, and she making mistakes, this, that, and the other. And he's saying it in Spanish, and Lorenzo is talking back to him in Spanish. And so when they talking, and he telling them, she not running it right, she making too many mistakes. And he said, look, let me tell you something. When she's out there, she's an extension of me, okay? She telling you what to do. That's from me, okay? You put it, I know you're not putting your hands on me. Are you putting your hands on para mí? Para mí? Mijo. That's a no, mijo. And so he basically is telling them, but he being cool. But he basically telling them, hey, look, everything that she do is as if it was me. Don't see her as her. You see her as me. You better treat her as if you was treating me. You wouldn't have did that to me. Don't do that to her. And so after that, he let him go. He gave him, when he leaving, he gave the guard a little nod. La onda. Blood in, blood out. Here come here, little puppy. Come here, little puppy. We're going to teach you, man. We're going to teach you, Alexa. We're going to give it you. And so when Kane go into the next room, he gets surrounded by the 4 guards, and he looking around waiting to get out. Next thing you know, all the doors close, and they jump him. They beat him down, all 4 guards, and they stomp a little mud hole in him. He bleeding. As CJ, one of the people say in the comments, he's a bleeder. You bleed too much. Did I give you permission to bleed, soldier? Did I give you permission to bleed my blood from my army? Anyway, they done beat his ass, and then when it's over, Lorenzo come in, look at him while he on the ground, and said, don't you ever put your hands on my wife. Die in my coochie. You do not bruise the coochie. You do not pop that coochie. That is not how you pop the coochie. That is not how you do it. That is not how you pop the coochie. You pop it with your pee-pee. Okay? Not with your piss. With your pee-pee. Anyway, he said that. So then next thing you know, we see Tasha, and she talking to Reek on her little burner phone, and she asking if he know 2-Bit. And he's saying that she asked if Davis possibly know what really happened. And 2-Bit and Reek don't really know each other like that. And then she asking maybe do they know about Ray, this, that, and the other. And so she kind of worried. But they don't really know what 2-Bit know, because 2-Bit knows stuff really secondhand information. He ain't really was there firsthand with Tariq like that. He wasn't with them when they was smoking and stuff with Kane and Ray. But anyway, he knows about a lot of stuff. And so next thing you know, we see Ott that chewed out Dirty Ball Sacks, telling him that was a waste. He got nothing. And the next thing you know, 2-Bit was free, walking out. And, that was the end of the episode. The episode end with 2-Bit walking out of jail free like Pimp C, baby. And that was all she wrote. Now, at the end of the episode, if you watch it on the app, Courtney Kemp always talks about the episode and give a little insight into the episode. And so what she was talking about after the episode is that juror that was the Spanish guy that he was talking. I say, so you want me to tell it? I tell you. I'm going to tell it the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. I'm going to be the juror. I'm going to be the Winnie, the Juni. Anyway, he was the Spanish dialect coach, and he'd been working with them on Power for years. And so I guess if you all enjoy some of the Spanish dialects, or if you think it's authentic, he's actually the Spanish dialect coach. And another thing is, she did talk about 2-Bit. A lot of people wanted to know, because of a lot of things allegedly may have happened with 2-Bit, revolving around the actor that plays 2-Bit. Nevertheless, she did say that it was good to have him back, and that it was good that he is free, but also he one of the few people that knows where a lot of stuff is and what's going on, and couldn't connect the dots. And so it'll be interesting to see what happens with him moving forward, with 2-Bit. And she also said that 2-Bit is like a version of Tariq in the future. If Tariq continues down the wrong path and makes bad decisions, 2-Bit is like Tariq in 10 years, which was kind of interesting and insightful. He could be down that road or dead, but yeah, or he could be a success, but most people in the game end up like 2-Bit more so than end up like Ghost. You know what I mean? It just ain't the same. In the 80s, maybe, but today, not the same as much. And also, she was saying about Tasha, how much of an impact Natari Naughton has had playing Tasha. She said that people come up to Natari in all the time and say, "I'm Tasha, girl. That's me. I'm Tasha. Okay, girl. I'm Tasha. You play it so well. You my spirit animal." But yeah, so she said that a lot of people is influenced and happy with that as well. And she also talked about Monet and how she treat her kids like little soldiers and try to rule with an iron fist. And that's like exactly what she kind of does, is treat them like little soldiers and trying to boss them around and like they kids, when they at least, Drew got to be at least in his 20s, and Monet at least 18 or 19, and Kane at least got to be 25. So I don't know. She's a little too overbearing on them. She love them, but treating them like soldiers or employees is just a little too much, and she need to back off of that before she lose them. And it's just too much. Get to a couple comments right quick before I get up out of here. I appreciate you all for watching. It's up to 163 people streaming live. I appreciate your support. Don't forget to hit that like button on the video, and also subscribe. If you want to help support this channel and support my video, you can also support me at Cash App, at JAYMOOREREVIEWS, or at PayPal at JAYMOOREREVIEWS as well. Appreciate y'all, your support and helping me to run this channel and keep fresh content coming to you guys. Also, don't forget to check me out on Twitch, because I do stream different content every weekend, movie nights. And while Power's going on, I've been streaming the episodes for Power. So if you ain't able to watch, if you missed it, or you just want to watch, hear my live commentary, chat, and talk it up with everybody, come on through. Love to have you. Now, let me get to some more of these comments. Let's see. Let's see. I see you guys had a couple stuff that I missed. Let's see. I got a new channel member as well. I missed when it was coming through. You guys had a lot of good comments and stuff, and I wasn't able to get to all of them, but that was Miss Tamika, and I appreciate it. There you go. Yeah, you joined the members only. I appreciate you for joining my members only area. Thank you so much. I got different content in the members only area where you can get early access to videos. Also, I'm doing a little life drama video series where I give you little updates on some of the stuff that I got going on behind the scenes. And I'm going to begin doing my podcast audio for my members only as well. I was doing it a few months ago. I was doing it and then I stopped, but I'm going to start and bring the podcast back. So be looking for that. And I'll cover all kind of various articles and topics. So check it on out. And for the new member, I appreciate you, Tamika, for joining.
Hey, this is Jay Exotic. Thanks for that donation. I had a tiger, and the tiger saw a man.
That's for you, girl. You make me want to dance when all y'all got me over here happy over here. Look at it. Woo! Pop, pop, pop. All right. Back to the comments. So you say, hopefully Tariq grow and do better and be the better half of James St. Patrick and not end up locked up or shot. But I have faith in the young bull, and y'all should too. See y'all next Sunday, episode 7. That's what's up, man. Thanks, Lamont. I appreciate your comments, brother. And yeah, hopefully all the influences and different things that he got going on in college pays off for the brother. And he realizes that he got a choice right now to leave all that stuff behind him. It's a shame that he's stuck in that life because he's trying to get his mom out of jail for a crime that he committed. And he basically taking a risk of going to jail anyway. If he's able to get her out of jail, do you think he will continue to sell dope? He probably is used to the fast money lifestyle now at this point in his life. And without his father around to give him money, and without that selling dope, he won't have any money. And he got to finish school in order to get the money his dad left him. Would he be able to slow it down for 4 years? A good question. And even then, would he stop? I don't know. He should. But, Kane's next move is a good one right there. Last that we saw, he got the beat down. So is he going to take that and be humble around Monet? Or is he going to start finding a way to set her up to get killed and make it look like an accident? And then maybe he could take over. That's how he'd have to do it. If he killed her and it could lead back to him, then Lorenzo would have him killed. Definitely. So he'd have to have her killed in like an accident or some type of way where it would not lead back to him, I would believe. Support Gaming checking in on Twitch. You say Tommy and Kane wouldn't work because they are both hot-headed. One of them needs to have the brains. Yeah, you ain't lying. They wouldn't be a good combo as far as making the plans. But as far as executing the plans, they would be great. They would go and handle business if it needed to be guns blazing. They got it. And if it need to be a little forceful, they can do that too. Now, if it need to be more tactful and soft-spoken, I wouldn't want to send them for that. But other than that, they were excellent soldiers. You just got to keep them under control. That's the problem. Sometimes soldiers get to be good soldiers, and they feel that because they're a good soldier, they could be a captain, a lieutenant. No, just because you play your position well, don't mean you ready to start playing other positions and step it up. You know, that's what the team is about. Play your position and keep it that way. So we'll see. Prediction. All right. So for predictions in episode 7, I believe that it's gonna be something happening with Everett. He seemed a little off with what's going on with Zeke and Drew. Although he did give him them cheeks, he let them cheeks spread like mustard. Ugh. Anyway, I think he gonna get his feelings involved some kind of way, say or do something that's gonna start some problems for either Drew or for himself with Zeke. May have an off game. Zeke gonna be like, man, you shooting like a, you know what I'm talking about. And it may be the beginning of a bad thing. Also, what's up with 2-Bit? What is he gonna do when he find out Spanky dead? He probably don't care. He probably happy because he told Tommy what it was and wanted Spanky dead. Who else is his friends? What else is he gonna do? Is he gonna start back his operations? Is he gonna look for Tariq? That's a good one. If I was him, I wouldn't. What does he got to gain from doing any of that? And he don't really know Tariq or need to know Tariq. So I don't know. But that's interesting. Let's see. Lamont Lucas, I appreciate you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the show, man. Thanks a lot, man. I'm glad you guys all been here with me. Got over 140 people still with me for almost 2 hours. So I appreciate you guys for all the support and appreciate all the comments as well. Tamika, no, he can barely be on time for class. No way will Reek be able to. I don't agree. I mean, I agree with you. I don't think he's going to be able to as well. Lauren, it's funny how in the last season, Tariq told Tasha to say what happened at Truth while she was getting arrested, but he tell the truth his damn self. He could have said what happened and taken the rap. I'm going to address that. Let me wet my whistle, Miss Lauren. That was a little more than a wet. That was like a soak. I done drank almost 2 bottles of water, man. But it was good. Now, back to your comment. You are 100% right. He should have told. Why you keep telling your mama to say this and that? What's wrong with your mouth? We know you got 2 big lips on the front of it. Open them. Speak, boy. Why you talking about you tell her to say this and say that and you ready and then you ain't saying nothing? You could have easily just confessed, said this and that, said you was the other person and moved on. But I don't know. You like that mustard? Hold the mayo. Hold the mayo. Ah! I said hold the mayo, not squirt it. PJ White, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the review. Yeah, that's how I kind of do all my reviews. If you're new to the channel or just now catching me, I've been reviewing Power for years now, and I try to do informative, but yet a little bit of comedic humor mixed in with my reviews. So I'm glad you enjoy it, and I appreciate the sub. Now, normally at the end of my videos, I give it a MOSCO, which is my 4-category scoring system. Now, this is my first reaction live recap. Now, I am going to do a more in-depth recap and upload it, But for now, my first reaction after only watching the episode one time, like most of us here, I would give it about, like I said earlier, a 6.5 to a 7. That's pretty decent. I mean, it wasn't like it was gonna be, um, you know, Shawshank Redemption. So at the end of the day, it's good. We'll check it out. I'm interested. I'm glad the 2-bit came. You guys let me know in the comments, what would you rate it between a 1 through 10. Also, if you want, in the comments, let me know where you watching from and I'll give you a shout out. All you got to do is type in what city or state or country you're from or watching, and I'm gonna give you a shout out live on air before I get out of here. I appreciate you all checking in from all over. And if you are outside of the United States, I would definitely like to hear from where you are checking in. So I'm about to check in on the ratings and where you guys are coming from. So let's see. David Styles, you give it a 4 out of 10. So I take it you didn't like that episode. I get it. I say a 6.5 to 7 because it was interesting, but it didn't blow me away. It wasn't like it was a lot of action things. It had a couple funny moments for me and things like that. Philly made 8 out of 10. You know what's tripped out to me, and I'm glad you guys are giving these ratings, and it's funny to me, is that how David Styles, my bad, and Philly Made, we all watched the exact same thing, but one person enjoyed it twice as much. He put a 4 and they put an 8. You would think they would be watching two different things. It's interesting to see how people have different takes on things. Savannah, my girl, she's a big supporter of the channel. I appreciate you. You give it a 6. I'm about right there with you. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It was a little bit above average, which would be a 5, but not that much. But hey, yeah, it's hard to beat a 6 or a 7. So I give that a little bit more credit than maybe other people. Lauren, you give it a 7. I'm there. I can see that. You know, I'm with you. We got Miss Savannah, Holyoke, Massachusetts. That's what's up, sis. Appreciate you checking in. Thank you. You say put up my meter thing. What meter thing? I don't know what you mean, man. Let's see. Cash Money, you give it a 7 out of 10. That's what's up. I appreciate it. Let's see. Deron, you give it, what up, Jay? Tonight especially was great. A lot to unpack. I give it a high 9. Checking in from the NC. That's what's up. What's up, North Carolina? I appreciate you. A high 9. That's what's up. Hey, different people, you know, I guess have different things that make them enjoy it more. You know, so hey, I appreciate that. Let's see. The Kid, Lil B, you give it a 7.5. That's what's up. 7.5. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Straight Facts Radio, you give it a 10. Damn. Perfect. You think that was the perfect episode? That's what's up, man. Don't forget to subscribe. You'll love everything I do. Nah, I'm just I'm just playing, man. But hey, yeah, it was all right. Hey, that's a great point, CJ. When Monet got pushed down, she just stayed down. We didn't ever see her get up. Like, if that would have been me in that situation and I pushed my mama down, she would have got up so fast and like cracked me upside my head. I wouldn't even have had a chance to do that, to think about it. So I don't know. Tamika, South Side of Chicago, baby. That's what's up. South Side. That's what's up. Support gaming. You say something tells you Braden gonna continue to sell for Kane. despite Tariq being against it in the trailer, looked like a white guy in a mask with cane. You're probably right. Because he had such a high from selling the drugs and he felt like he made it, like he was rich and successful. So he probably would. And that would be a major mistake. Andre, let me see if I can pronounce your name right. Let me know in the comments if I get it right. Let's see. Andre Adekunle. Is that right? Adekunle. Andre Adekunle. Adekunle. From Harlem, baby. Harlem, baby. New York. You give it a 1 to 10, a 7. What? Please tell me, Adekunle, what is your rating? Please, sir. Would you please? No. No business is to be conducted in the Continental grounds, Mr. Wick. That's my John Wick impersonation. Anyway, let's see. That's not true is based on real life that happens every day, and she is doing and has done a damn good job with the whole saga. Don't be mean, really relax. I must have missed what you was talking about. I see you guys got a lot of side comments, so I'm trying to scroll through some of that as well. Support gaming 9 out of 10. That's what's up. You say 6, 3, 4, 6 3/4. That's what's up. Now let's see. Get ready to get out of here in about another couple minutes. So let's see. Hey, E Money, that's a great point. Never seen a guy with so much power in jail, especially a guy that nobody heard of or seen of in all 6 seasons of Power. And now he's like a major player. Now, it's weird because he kind of not a major player with Monet and them trying to do what they do, but he got the power as if he was, though. So you got a great point there, man. I appreciate you. Miss Alter Ego, shout out Holyoke, Mass. You from Springfield, Mass, living in Baton Rouge. You give it a 7. That's what's up. That's what's up. I appreciate that. You guys, I appreciate y'all for your comments and your ratings. Rob B, you give it an 8. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, it looked like we might. Andre, I definitely got it right. That's what's up, man. Hey, I got hooked on phonics at a young age, all right? Andre Adekunle. That might be my alter ego, man. Hey, do you want to speak with Andre Adekunle? Let me tell you something, my friend. I can help you with your taxes. You want me to help you with your taxes? I can help you with your taxes. I am Mr. Adekunle. Can I help you? What's up? What's up? How you like that impression? Joshua Evans, you give it a 7.5 out of 10. Good episode for Kane. Kind of wish Lorenzo and family was at least hinted at in Power. Yeah, I know, right? That would be pretty good, pretty interesting. And it also would have been good for continuity purposes, but of course, they didn't know they would be going this far and think about it that far. So, but it would have been nice, at least maybe in season 6, at least to hear about it. So, we'll see. You give tonight's episode a number 7. That's what's up. Lamont, you like that? My Adekunle? The Adekunle. That's what's up, man. Hey, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. I appreciate you all for watching and rocking with me for this late night Power Hour review. Don't forget, I will be live this Sunday at 10 o'clock Eastern time. So if you want to come and chop it up with me again, I will be live this Sunday at 10 o'clock Eastern time. I'm live every Sunday, 10 o'clock Eastern time. And I also do live call-in shows. So if you all want to come and chat with me live and chop it up, you're more than welcome to. Please don't forget to subscribe, bang that bell, hit that like. I appreciate all your support. I'm trying to get to 30K subs. I appreciate you all. Appreciate all the love. Also, I'm a one-man operation. I appreciate everybody and all your support. If you want to support me through YouTube with Super Chat, if you have, I appreciate you already and thank you for your support. You want to hit me up with Cash App, PayPal, you're more than welcome. Thanks for all your help, support, love. If you haven't already, check out my interview I did a couple days ago with Epiphany from Power. She was dope. She told us a little bit about what Epiphany thinks is going to happen. You might want to see that part. And what she think, Epiphany and Tasha and Tariq, what she think about all that. You know, she was funny. She was cool. Miss Brandy Denise, check that out. And also, don't forget, be safe. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Hey, I'm glad you appreciate it. Thanks for the sub. Also, don't forget to click the down arrow and look in the description box of my videos. I got a lot of good information in there for you guys. Check it out. And last but not least, I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all stay safe. Peace. I'm going to give y'all one more little dance right quick. And then I'm going to get up out of here. So here you go. Don't tweak out like Mike Jack. That's how Braden was looking when he got dropped off on the corner. He was tweaking. He was like he was in the middle of Thriller or something. He didn't know what the hell was going on. Wolfed out. Always keep you cool. Never let them see you sweat. I'm Jay, and I'm out of here. Peace.